Hello, I'm Jonathan Milam here with another trumpet review, and I have got a excellent horn today. It's a CarolBrass. It is a 5000L-YLS. And the last three letters stand, the Y is for yellow brass, the L is for the large bell. It's a little larger than 5 inches. And the YLS, the S is for standard thickness. I did a review sometime back on a 5000L, and what was that anyway? It was the thin bell, and it was the smaller bell, kind of like a box strad 37 star horn. This one is got a bell that is considered somewhat like a 72 of the box, so a little bit larger bell. I'm usually not really crazy about larger bells. I don't play with a lot of power, and I often find filling a larger bell up to be a challenge. But having a blast with this horn, and I did just want to show you something that I thought was very impressive. I really like the slides and the valves of the CarolBrass horns. Every one that I've had, and I believe this is the 6th one, slides are fast, but still have a buttery feel, just an excellent feel. And I wanted to mention something about the suction that they have, the compression, excuse me. Here I'm going to depress the third valve, and you'll see how the slide just falls down. Just as easy as can be. Just so easy, no catch, and frankly, I haven't even lubricated this horn. And I'm usually very concerned about lubrication. Now, I wanted to show you something else. The compression just really sucks it back up very strongly. And in fact, if you depress or pull the slide out, ten seconds later, you can still hear a puff as it's still retracting the air. Extremely, extremely impressive. And of course, when you've got compression that's that sound or that strong, it really makes the horn extremely easy to play. As horns are used, and if they're not oiled well, you'll lose that compression. As the valves slide against the valve casing and they lose some of the metal is shaved off, then it becomes airy. Okay, well, enough about the mechanics of the horn, but it is very impressive. Again, the valves and slide action on every CarolBrass that I've had has been quite impressive. I'll try and play for a moment. I'm using an old mouthpiece. This is a Jet Tone Symphony Model C. And I fiddled around with these a few years ago. I actually did a review on this and another old Jet Tone that I had, the Studio B model, if I remember correctly. But I was looking at this horn here a while back, and I thought that I really like the potential of the horn, mouthpiece. And as I've used it more on a number of horns, I am really impressed. It is a Dual Cup Mouthpiece. It starts off, the initial cup is extremely straight down from the edge of the rim, and the rim feels to me about the diameter of a box 7C. So it's an average size, not a large size for sure. But then you've got a very relaxed throat, which is why they might call it a dual cup. That's the second cup. I can get a pretty warm sound out of it, and I can also get extreme zing to it, at least for a guy that plays with as little oomph as I have. Okay, we'll try the CarolBrass 5000 and see what you think of the sound. Well, I'm having fits with my lip. The only thing I can think of, it's been very cold outside, wintertime, and I'm afraid the forced air heat has taken a lot of moisture out of my body. All right, I'm going to default to one of my old favorites. Some of you will recognize it, but it'll show what the horn can do anyway. Honestly, the mouthpiece, the horn, they just seem to fit together. That's about as strong a punctuation, I think, as I've ever had with a horn. Now I'm going to take a slightly deeper cup. This is another favorite mouthpiece of mine. It's a newer one. This is Trent Austin's TATF, his trumpet flugel piece, just to give you an idea of what the larger bell can do with a larger mouthpiece, slightly larger throat, and a little darker sound. All right, once again, that's the CarolBrass 5000L-YLS. Thanks so much for joining in. Have a great day. Until next time, farewell.